Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, Michael, we're going to run the brand new Tensei 1K Orange through its paces.
Yeah, I'm excited. We've had this in the studio for a couple months.
Yeah, the eagle eyes on the channel have noticed that there's been a Tensei 1K Orange in my driver for a couple of months. I've been really enjoying it, to be honest.
I mean, we play a lot of golf together. You've been hitting it well.
Yeah, no, I certainly like it. I was a 1K white player last year.
Yep.
Played the 50X. The 60 that I currently play is the X, not the TX. Today we're going to do the review of the TX.
Yep, thanks to our friends at Mitsubishi.
Yeah, big thank you to the guys over there for building these over actually at the tournament here at Bay Hill this week.
Yep.
So, I mean, for those who are sort of, lots of people into 1K last year, we had lots of people asking us about it, you know, certainly coming into the studio to be fitted with it. There are some subtle differences though between orange and white.
Definitely. I mean, obviously we know orange has been probably the most popular counterbalance shaft in the last 5 years. From some tech specs, we only saw half a point difference in swing weight with them. Torque is 3.8 with the white and 3.0 with the orange.
So a little bit of a difference in feel certainly, and that's the way the orange has always felt quite tight to me. Like it is a little bit on the stiffer side. The white is the one for me that has the feel. So guys, for those of you who out there who have a preference one way or the other, whether it's to feel like it's something that's a little bit boardier versus something that's a little bit on the softer side, if you like to feel the shaft load a little bit more, you're likely to get that from the slightly higher torque, slightly less resistance to the twist.
Definitely.
Weight-wise, there's a little difference as well, Mikey.
Yeah, white TX is 68.
TX is 68, yeah.
Yeah, and the orange is 71.
Correct. So where we do have a little bit of balance point difference, and obviously the orange being a little bit higher, we do have it at slightly heavier weight. So, you know, it does offset it a little bit. The heavier weight shaft will bring that swing weight up a little bit. So it's maybe not the big difference that some people, you know, may expect it to be, you know, putting in a counterbalance shaft to try and offset maybe, you know, 6 grams of head weight going into the head that's going to bring the swing weight up another, you know, 3 or so points.
Totally.
So, you know, be careful, guys. Always be careful with that, you know, thinking that, you know, you're going to put certain components together to come to the right conclusion. Definitely always work with a professional to do that, or at least have a swing weight scale where you can measure it yourself before you spend the big money that these shafts cost.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Definitely. So what we're going to basically test today, these are both designated low launch, low spin shafts. The difference being the slight weight, torque, and balance point. And we're going to see what that results in on the tee.
Interesting there, 14 launch, again that high launch, low spin. Being a orange 60X kind of player the last couple months, how's this TX white feel?
It always feels good to me, but there's definitely a distinct difference between a TX and an X.
Yeah.
I feel like X is for, you know, the really high swing speed players. You know, I'm probably swinging today like 110, 112.
Yeah.
This does feel like it's a bit more work.
Right. Okay.
You know, it'll be interesting going back to my X just to see what that feels like. But yeah, this definitely feels like work.
Love it.
Decent one.
Yeah. Better launch there, 12.9.
So it's fallen into a nice flight window, Mikey.
Definitely.
It was 12. What are we at? We're 12.9, 23.61. Feels good, 274. We've got a little bit of hurt interface. Snappy.
Good swing there.
Yeah.
Really good.
All right, Mikey, first set.
It's good. I mean, average 159, you know, ball speed, which is normally where you hover around 2,000, you know, 2,100 and spin, and you know, you're totaling out 299, 300. I mean, it was good. Nothing really crazy shot shape difference or anything. It was pretty consistent.
Yeah, it was. I would say to me, it felt pretty anti-left.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't really losing any left. There were kind of maybe Yeah, on a bit more of a rightward start line, just with a little draw back, which is nice. I always look for a little bit of that in the driver, if I'm being honest. You know, certainly with some of the kind of material upgrades that the 1K got last year with
Yeah.
X-Link, you know, trying to kind of stabilize that, you know, as an upgrade from MR70. You know, guys, I know that's getting into the kind of more technical parts of the graphite, the kind of composite that's used, but it is the difference maker when you get into these profiles. They're using these very specific materials in order to try and extract certain performance characteristics, and these are kind of more of that anti-left,
Definitely.
you know, a little bit stiffer profile.
Okay, 1K orange, 60 TX.
Turny.
Great swing there.
Groovy.
Yeah. 12.9 launch, really nice there. 2200 spin.
Yep, nice window.
Yeah, nice shape to that one too.
It's pretty quick low in the head, this thing.
Yeah, 12
Didn't hit
launch,
that
just
good.
spinny, eh?
Yeah.
2971. Peak height on average is about 115, 113.
It's pretty good.
Nice shape to that. .14 launch, 1955. A little lower spin. Okay, interesting. Nothing really crazy different. 1K white, you spun a little bit lower, and we know shafts don't spin, but there's definitely a lower collection of spin.
What was the difference?
Your 2078 with white and your 2270 with orange.
Okay, a couple hundred.
Couple
so
hundred,
nothing.
yeah.
What was the launch differences?
Same, 12.9 versus 12.7.
Ball speed?
Your 160 with orange, your 159 with white.
Yeah.
Same.
Kind of a wash.
Yeah.
Well, really, at the end of the day, difference between orange and white, we're looking at a little bit more of a feel difference. I did feel like the one was 1K white was a little bit more anti-left than orange for me personally. Felt a little bit, just a little bit, you know, stiffer at the bottom. Again, that's just my preference with it. The shaft felt, you definitely could tell a difference between the lighter 1K or white versus the slightly heavier orange.
Yep.
That's for sure. So guys, I think there's enough subtleties to separate these two apart, even though the numbers look very similar.
Definitely. And I'm interested to do the whole flex test. We've been testing in TX all day, but you play in X. So, you know, run orange, you know, TX versus X and see kind of who wins out.
Yeah, that will be an interesting one. There's definitely enough faster swingers out there who are looking at the spec sheets and going, well, am I an X because I've traditionally been an X, or I'm a part of this kind of TX. So I think that's a good idea to kind of revisit that.
Love it.
Okay, stay tuned for that, guys. We'll see you again soon.